Good morning from an airport hotel in Paris, but I am not going anywhere. In fact, Philip and I are on our way to Lalande on a parcel collection day because yesterday we were in the Netherlands with his parents collecting something very exciting for our future.
So we have a bit of a problem in our apartment, or in general, I suppose, just too many books.
We have many problems, one of which is too many books.
There's a lot of books on like interior design and on tablescapes and on...
We're drowning in the bedroom.
Yeah. My parents have very kindly given us my great aunt's cabinet, and it's coming home with us to Lalande, and it will be in our little corridor because it's big enough to hold the books, but it's not huge.
But that was just parcel number 1 of our multi-parcel journey. Parcel number 2 is going to be collected downstairs in this very hotel. And parcel number 3 is being collected from an auction house later today on our way back to Lalande. And it's a beautiful sink unit for one of the 2 bathrooms that we're creating over the Grand Salon. But parcel number 2, that's a really exciting one. The carpet is the Champs-Élysées. Just noticed that. Oh, here we go. This parcel is the sort of parcel that drinks coffee. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Hanny. I'm leaving Hanny and Philip chatting because I've got to go and pay for the parking, and also she's just got off a plane and probably doesn't need a camera right in her face at the moment. Hanny, you really started as you mean to go on, haven't you?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Bit of Malbec.
Breakfast of champions, let's go. Oh, we get to sit in a row. I think it's one of the things I love most about vans. Sitting in a row. We're in a row under the pink blanket. All is well with the world. We're on our way to pick up the sink, and whilst we're getting on with that, I will leave you with a little update from Lalande.
I am reorganizing the cupboards in a bit and just cleaning around, but I thought before I do that I'll make some granola. This is well over a kilo of oats, and we have a selection of cranberries and raisins, and then walnuts that I've just broken up into smaller pieces, frozen dehydrated Heyday. So they look like blueberries, but they might also actually be blueberries. And then I have frozen dehydrated strawberries, which I mix in once the granola is all done and baked. I also add a bit of maple syrup in for sweetness, and cinnamon, sea salt, and I use olive oil. Then I'm just chopping up some almonds. Right, that's all chopped sort of roughly, and we're going to add everything into the oats now. And there we go. Now we add the olive oil. Not too much, because then it just doesn't stick very well. So start with little. And you know, I don't measure much, so you have to just feel yourself doing it. A bit of salt, cinnamon, and a bit of maple syrup. Not too much, not too little. There you go. I can tell you it smells delicious already. Just needs to be a little bit sticky, and then it's ready. I'm just going to press it down so that we get those chunky bits that we like. And the granola is all done. I'm going to mix it now and add the dried berries. And I have frozen dehydrated raspberries as well, which brings a lot of freshness to the granola mix. It's just so nice with that pop of colour as well in the granola. It's quite a lot. There we go. Since it's just us, this is going to last us for ages. There we go. I've filled up the jar, so I'm going to put that away and on to the next.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love.
I have successfully reorganized and cleaned this side of the cupboard. I haven't done the other one because It takes quite a lot of time. So I think this is good for now. And we will attack this corner. Don't worry, it does need doing. But yes, it's nice and organized, clean and tidy. I feel like I can think when opening this cupboard now. And I know where everything is, which is great. What are you up to?
I'm just putting my drawing onto this canvas.
Oh, wow. So this is the transfer papers we went and got.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so beautiful.
Well, we'll see. It's just early days.
Well, you look very peaceful here.
Thank you.
With a fire going.
It's nice.
It is good to see everything happening back at Lalande. But meanwhile, back here in Paris, it has to be said, it's a very nice route, isn't it?
To the heart of Paris, which is
Yeah, doing a majestic job in a very large van. I love this. No markings at all around the Arc de Triomphe, and everyone just weaves around wherever they feel like it.
I actually quite like driving on the Arc de Triomphe.
It's a challenge. It's a mental
Very,
challenge.
very clear where you're
I mean,
going.
look at this man very much wants to
and-
come in here.
Exactly. You have to be very clear where you're going.
This is a very nimble
and be
vehicle.
careful.
Oh, are you doing it? Oh, yes, you and the white car. Into the inner
Oh
lane.
my
Oh, la 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 la.
It's like bobsledding, yeah?
Bumper cars.
To find which one I'm trying to go down.
It's actually very hard to take time to look at the beautiful Arc de Triomphe.
I would like to look
We
at
shouldn't forget about. No, we're just looking at the Arc de Triomphe.
Literally the moment that we have to cut across the whole
Oh, you're doing majestically.
Thank you.
Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, I have to say, this has got to be the prettiest route to get to an auction house that we've ever done, Philip.
Any route with use of printed stuff.
What do you want, Philip? You're just wishing that it had routed us by the périphérique right now, aren't you?
But I like driving the Arc de Triomphe, but then this bit of starting and stoppage.
I am having the most relaxing journey because Philip is an angel and he always does all of the driving when we're together, and generally that's so that I can work. I'm not working at the moment. I'm relaxing and playing Heyday, and I'm very lucky because Heyday have kindly offered to sponsor today's video with this ad. Heyday is the most adorable game where you can build your farm from the ground up, so you're transported to this perfect rural environment where, for someone like me who is not known for their green thumb, your crops never fail. Your animals are always safe and happy, so I can start my day by collecting all of my eggs from my chickens who appear to have been laying rather magnificently overnight. Once they've given me their eggs, I feed the chickens, and then they start perking up and wandering around again. Now that my chickens have been fed, I can go over and deal with my crops. It looks as though they're all ready for harvesting. There we go. I did another great job of growing them again. It is so incredibly satisfying. But it doesn't stop there, because once you have all of your produce, you can actually make things. You have these little production facilities, for example. Look, my loom has been creating lots of lovely sweaters for me to sell. I even have a little popcorn factory.
One's life is not complete without a
Yeah, everyone needs a popcorn factory in their life. And over here, I'm making pancakes and breakfast, all day breakfast and burgers. Apple pies, I think, will be coming up because you may be interested to see that I have a rather beautifully laden apple orchard.
Very nice.
I love this game, and you can decorate it. As you see, I have a little row of topiary. If you'd like to try Heyday for yourself, it is free to download on iOS or Android, and if you click the link in the description box below or scan the QR code on the screen, you'll receive 16 decorative items to embellish your farm. Flowers, musical instruments, lanterns, all sorts of fun things to place. Use the link or the QR code once to download the game, and once you've got the game downloaded, click it again, and then you'll receive the 16 free items worth $15.99. And now, Philip, there is only one thing I need to do before starting to shear my sheep, and that is, I think, to get an in-car latte from the station.
After a hard day's work
It's been very difficult, very hard for me. I know you've only got driving to do, but I really need to. I haven't even milked my cows yet. It is time to find a luxurious lunch. Oh, there's a Burger King. This changes everything. The menu is definitely different in France. The Master Fourme d'Ambert, very French cheese, or the Master Poulet Saint Nectaire, another very famous French cheese. It's definitely not the same in the UK. Are you seriously going?
Yes.
The king fries with cheddar and bacon. It just feels wrong.
You look disgusted. I might add all.
How many are we having?
I didn't mean I'm enthusiastic about it, but anyway.
Wow, we've got cheddar and bacon fries on one side, and now Philip's gone mad, decided we're going to do a sauce tasting in Burger King.
We didn't have the mango.
Oh my
honey
goodness.
sauce. What?
I'm going to leave them to it. Why are there Christmas panettones in the petrol station and really very large things of salt and pepper? It's making me want all of these things, none of which I should be getting. So I'm going to have to step away from the pasta. Voila, messieurs, dames.
Nice.
Back into the car to eat it. We have turned the van into a fine dining restaurant. One of the sauces has made a bid for freedom but has been located. Naughty mustard honey.
Recaptured.
We have arrived at the auction house to collect the sink. Why are we collecting these, Philip? That is a lot more exciting than a sink.
You bought the sink. You insisted on getting this
We
sink.
need a sink more than we need these fluffy
That's
things,
your
but I
answer.
like the
Why are
fluffy
you
things. Well, the first part has just been brought out, and I'll be honest, I ordered this over a year ago, but they were kindly keeping it for us as we didn't have anywhere to store it just yet. And I might have forgotten that the sink was gold. It is going to
like
be
the marble.
bling. I know, the marble's
Nice colour.
gorgeous.
I think it's going to look good in this.
I'm loving the bling. Taps are nice too, actually. Do they feel so they're going to work solidly? Yeah, they do.
I'm not sure what this is for.
That's to open and close the drain, but there's nothing to open or close, which is a bewildering mystery.
You can sort of like do that. I don't know why you'd want to.
It must have been an old type of mechanism that they've changed. I think that's now decorative. But maybe it goes underneath. I really can't work this out at all. I need far better plumbing skills to know what's going on. Is it something in there, maybe, that opens and closes? Not sure. It is a lovely colour marble, actually. I think that goes very nicely with the bling. Oh, and here's the base coming. Oh my goodness, Philip, I like it so much more than I remembered.
I
Yeah,
like the marquetry on it.
Louis XVI style. I
like
don't know if the side bit's actually open, but if they do, that's
They do.
extra storage. That'll be lovely.
Right.
Beautiful.
Shall we go this way?
No, we can just put it down the middle of the car park.
Honey, are you beginning to regret getting onto that plane?
There's wine in the car, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Unopened.
We're on the move again, everything is packed up, and we thought we were going straight back to Lalande at this point. But Philip has just found out, rather excitingly, that it is only a 25-minute detour to go to another auction house on the way home, and he particularly wants to go to this one because in it is a painting that I bought him for his birthday.
I am really properly excited because I have really liked that painting. We saw it online and we both fell in love with it. So I am very grateful that you got it for me. She needs a bit of a clean, and I seem to remember that she's got a little head wound that needs a bit of fixing. That wasn't paint, it is a lack of paint, that's the issue. So it's a painting by Umbrecht,
Yeah.
and his paintings are in a lot of musea around France. It's really,
Did you say musea?
That's the correct plural of museum.
Museums.
It comes, no, musea.
What, in Latin?
Yeah, but also, at least definitely in Dutch. You
We're
say-
speaking English.
But I'm sure it's correct in
Really?
English too.
Imagine if you were showing someone around London. We're there's a museum today. Various museum will be.
I would say that. I wouldn't call it Londinium, but I would call it museum.
So where do you draw the line? So, in support, question mark, of your argument, I found 1816 usage in the Oxford English Dictionary.
That is the most recent
Yeah,
usage of
that's-
musea in English.
Well,
You know-
it's their only example, actually. It's not its most recent.
Well, if we make a transcript of this, they can add it to the OED saying it was used in 2025.
Back in my day, it was the correct plural.
Sorry, Philip. So Umbrecht is in many musea.
Yeah, correct.
And what's a painting of?
So it's a painting of a woman called Caroline Bonda, and her maiden name is Figueroa. I couldn't find anything about her, but she's very pretty, so that's what we're going off of.
Let's go meet her.
Let's go meet her.
What's happening? It's all got a bit cloak and dagger.
Right, so basically what's happened is that the painting is not at the auction house. It is at the house where it was hanging still, and we have to go there to pick it up.
So we're following the man now.
Yes, exactly. This is the descendant of the woman who is portrayed in the painting of Caroline.
My goodness, so it's been in their family all this time.
She was a princess.
The woman you're buying from? No, the woman in the painting.
In the painting.
Caroline. Caroline.
Caroline was a princess, either Spanish or Portuguese, he couldn't remember. So.
How
it's quite
exciting.
Cool, right?
Philip, that's a lot more spectacular than I thought. Can you go and stand next to us so I can see the size difference? absolutely amazing. She's spectacular. Her face has got a lot of problems, which we knew about,
Yes.
but it really is very apparent in person. But her dress is 10 times more beautiful than I realised.
Her hands with the
Yes,
veins on it.
and the way the lace is done is incredible. And that cape with the tiny fur edge. Honey is currently sitting in the sink, holding up a painting. Good job, Honey.
It was suddenly so comfy. I'm sitting all up here in the sink.
Huge success. All packages, including Honey, in the van. And now we're heading back to Lalande. So here is our final update from Lalande on the way back.
We're out on a walk, and I always love going down here, especially during summer, because it's so lush and green, and this is like a little pathway to come to the other side of the chateau. Even though it's winter, I think it still looks pretty here. And there's quite a lot of water in the non-lake. It's been raining quite a lot lately. I think it's time to go inside. Maybe a warm cup of tea. Are you painting?
I am, yes.
Oh, are we allowed to see?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Oh, so exciting to be in here, isn't it?
Colour on it. I'm just. I've built it up a little bit more.
Wow.
So, I've got a boat,
Yeah, there's more definition here, and
Yeah.
boats. Yeah, I can see that.
and then once I've done this, I'll leave it to dry, and then I'm going to start putting some colour on.
That's amazing. What colours are you thinking?
I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking red for one of the dresses, but
Oh,
we'll see.
Okay.
See where the mood takes me.
absolutely. Oh, and it's so nice that you're painting in front of the window. It's very romantic, isn't it?
Good light.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I glance over and imagine there's a lake there.
No, one day. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Home sweet home. Welcome back, Honey.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's still Christmas.
Just the breeze to cheer us up every time we get home. Oh my goodness! Dumper's ready for some Grand Salon action, I see. And Amory is still at work in the workshop. Hello? It's locked! We can't get in! Help us, Michael!
Or you just not? Because
Oh, hey! Good to see you! Oh my goodness, and so good to see you! Oh, it looks so gorgeous! I love it here. Home. What a sight. You and the wine.
so this is the wine that Christoph and Sonia brought round, and it's from well, it's not just down the road really. And we found the Domaine Goyer, the place where they make it. And when we went and bought a box or two, or
I can't
maybe
believe
3
you
boxes.
went. I am so happy you went. So you went with Dana?
Yeah. So literally, we went to it was like a farm. There was a guy in a tractor. We gave him some cash, and he bought this wine out of a barn.
You went back in
It's
time.
literally that small.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good to be back.
It is good to be back.
We've just brought her in, and I can't believe it. I mean, she's just enormous.
Massive, right?
She's absolutely massive.
I like her waist.
I know, she's got a wasp waist. She's got a honey waist, hasn't she?
She's got some serious corsetage
Oh,
going.
definitely.
No, she just wakes up that in the morning looking like that.
Triangles for a waist.
And Ollie, if you get closer, you can see the detail of the lace on her dress
Her hand's amazing.
with a blue veining.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But the dress is just exquisite.
Just needs a bit of
She's
colour matching on the.
Well, she's quite a bit. She's filling and re-gluing, and then there's old restoration that needs to come off. You see there?
Just giving her a slightly unhealthy tinge.
Yeah.
We need to get this on Fake or Fortune.
Wow, she does make the room.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It looks like a massive frame now with the mirror.
Yeah.
behind it.
But she's for Chambre Perse, and she will be beautiful in Perse when that's done.
She's very white.
Yes.
She has powder in her face now.
I think you're right. I think somebody has retouched it.
Yeah, the face needs work. She's a little ghostly at the
You
moment.
can see that with like I think with holes in her face, like on her chest,
Yeah.
and someone just basically just dotted paint.
Just a bit too much. A table laden with food and surrounded by lovely people, and a new exciting one. Lovely and new and exciting.
Wow, that's amazing. It's
amazing.
leftover night.
Ooh, I love leftover
Yay.
night, especially when we weren't here to have it the first time.
Would anyone like to fill my hot water bottle?
Well, What? Fresh.
You enjoy yourself, Holly.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's leftover. It's not leftover.
So we have sausages.
Couscous. No, thank you.
You know I love couscous. Salad and salmon. Lashings of bread and cheese.
Which we were supposed to have for Christmas, but I couldn't find the.
But you found it, so we shall have it tonight. The others are all still downstairs, but I'm exhausted after all the travelling, and I've come upstairs possibly to play Heyday a little bit because I've just got to a level that allows me to get peacocks. And I wanted to remind you all that if you want to try it for yourself, you can download it by clicking the link in the description box below. Good night to all of you, and I can't wait to chat to you all in the next video on Sunday. And until then, night night from Lalande.